These are the all-new Ozlo Sleepbuds 2. I got early access to test them out and sleep with them the past few nights. So today I'm going to share my thoughts, what these things actually are, and are they the best earbuds for sleeping? Because, wow, I really actually like them. These are the second iteration of the earbuds. I also tried the first iteration if you watched that video on my channel. They also have sleep tracking, but this new one has some upgrades that the previous one did not. It has a 14-hour battery life, improved Bluetooth connection and pairing, a new smart case. This smart case is very interesting. It charges via USB-C on the back here, and you see the small little holes and sensors all around it. It's able to measure the light and noise levels in your room while you're also wearing the earbuds. And there's even a button right here. There's an alarm, so if you want to snooze the alarm, you can press that button inside of the case. Now, how does it work? You open up the case, you'll take the earbuds out, you place them into your ears. I won't be able to hear once I put them in. They're not noise cancellation earbuds, but they do block a lot of the noise. I put these in one night, I put them in a few nights, and I fell asleep, and my roommate got locked out. He was knocking on the door trying to get in, and I didn't hear it because these were in. So I feel bad, but I got a great night's sleep. But once they are in, you can go ahead and press this button to stop the soundscapes that are playing. You can have it automatically play a certain soundscape. These are all the different options that you have in terms of the soundscapes you can play. You've got the latest masking, beach walks, nocturnes, and then all sounds. So there's a plethora of options. If you're like, oh, I like a certain thing, heavy idle, gentle ocean, you can pick that type of sound. There's just so many, I would go try them all. And then if you need to wake up in the morning, you can change the alarm sound. As we all know, the iPhone alarm sound can be a little triggering, so it's nice to have something different. And then it also does sleep tracking. So we've got the sleep trends over the past few nights, which I will also compare with my Oura Ring, so you can kind of see how that compares. We do have a link in the description if you do plan to buy it. That helps support the channel. We even open it up. There are different size ear tips that are included with it as well. A USB-C cable and then a travel case that you can also purchase. These Sleepbuds are $249, and the new Sleepbuds 2 are now $279. So it's great that they actually brought the price down because this used to be $349. There is no subscription. That's a big win. And it's very effortless to use. Like, you just take them out of the case and put them on and they start playing the sound that's your default sound. I thought that was amazing because I don't want something that requires more effort to use. These are effortless. The case is also so nice to open and close. Like, it just feels amazing. You open it, take the earbuds out, put them in my ears, close the case, we're done. I want to stop the music, boom, I press the button. Snooze an alarm, open it, press the button. I'm up in the morning, I take them out of my ears, I put them in the case, I close it. This case also charges the earbuds. I need to charge this, plug it into a USB-C port because everything else uses USB-C. I'm using my phone charger, effortless. I really, really appreciate that. Now, what are some things I don't like? Well, I love that they flush against my ears, but I don't love wearing things in my ears when I sleep. So personally for me, I actually did like if it's noisy outside. Like, I was like, I will take the ear discomfort of earplugs in my ears if it's noisy outside, or earbuds in this case. So I will force myself to wear earplugs, or now these earbuds, if it's really loud in a place that I'm sleeping. Like, I lived in an apartment in New York and it was so loud that I needed earplugs to sleep. Luckily now, my bedroom's not facing the main street, so it's not too loud, so I don't need anything to reduce the sound. But sound levels can actually ruin your sleep. So if you're in a place where you cannot reduce sounds, and you need this is a great way to put something in your ear that's pretty flat. Like, you could also wear AirPods, but AirPods stick out. I sleep on my side, and they're pretty flush inside of my ear, so I don't feel like it's pressing up against my ear. I don't like anything in my ear. But like, these are the most comfortable thing that was in my ear that I'm like okay with wearing. Now, what about sleep tracking against my Oura Ring? As you can see here, pretty close, 10-minute difference. It even shows the times I woke up awake, how I was feeling that day. It takes a quiz. Start, end of sleep. It shows overall sleep stages, just like my Oura Ring, for the awake, REM, core, which is also light, and then deep sleep. I think one thing I just don't look at is all wearables are going to have radically different sleep stages, so just look at the trends, not the exact times. And then one unique thing is environment sensors, which is the noise levels. Here you can see 94 decibels is loud. I don't know what I was doing. Maybe I slammed it against the desk, but 53 is okay. I think 45-ish would be better noise levels. Temperature, pretty warm. It's very hot here in New York. Maybe my AC is just not working. And then light, it gets pretty bright around 5. Like, I don't get these graphs in my Oura app. So having that information, I know I need to have better blinds, or I just need to start waking up at 5 in the morning. Let's try another night, July 19th. 8 hours and 58 minutes versus 7 hours and 44 minutes. I think I took the earbuds out after I woke up in the middle of the night. Yeah, I was having a really bad night of sleep that night. It shows about 53 minutes of awake, an hour 22 on the Oura. So yeah, I was awake. I don't know, I think I was jet lagged and I was having trouble sleeping. So I just took the earbuds out because I didn't want to. But yeah, you can see in bed 8 hours and 37 minutes. In bed 10 hours and 20 minutes. Core, 15 minutes apart. REM sleep, about 45 minutes apart. Deep sleep, much closer. Now, like I said, environment sensors. The temperature, once again, really warm. The light was dim, but not ideal. Oh, it even has average barometric pressure. The settings I use: sleep sound volume, sleep mode, auto, sleep timer, 1 hour. Okay, what about one more night of sleep? So this night I also did not get a good night's sleep. I've been struggling a bit with jet lag. We're getting around 5 hours of sleep on both devices. I was feeling tired as I logged it here. 8 awake moments. You can see I was in bed for about 7 hours, but a lot of awake moments on the front and back half. I think the Ozlo just cut off all the extra awake, whereas the Oura Ring just kept that additional awake right before bed. REM, 1 hour versus 2 hour. Deep, 1 hour 28 versus 1 hour 32. And then core light, 2 hours 18 versus 2 hours 50. Here are my environment sensors, the temperature. Wow, it is so warm in my room. I need to turn the AC up higher. Light was ambient, so that was much better this night. I think I was like, oh, I see this data, I'm going to try to improve. So as you can see, I've compared a lot of wearables, and all the sleep stages are all over the place. So that's not something I ever try to look at and make decisions on. But knowing the light in the room, the temperature in the room, those are things that I can easily change, and I highly recommend, if it's not the Ozlo Sleepbuds, by getting some kind of environmental sensor to know the amount of light, your CO2 levels, your temperature, so that way you can modify your room to maximize your sleep potential. And it is nice that this all just happens in this little case. And I guess what would be nice is I could just plug this in via USB-C and always have it next to my bed and have the case always be fully charged. You can put the earbuds in and then close it. I didn't set it up that way, but now that I think about it, that's probably the best use case. And then when you want to travel, just unplug it and take it with you. It makes it super effortless to travel with, because this is like a nice like little AirPods case, and I do appreciate that. Now, if you do plan to buy it, link is in the description. Follow me at Shervin Share, subscribe to notifications, and let me know what other questions you have, and we can make a follow-up review if you'd like. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.